45, that's when the London session literally opens. So from then we're going to be probably seeing some fake moves or whatever. With that being said, what we're going to be doing today is actually quite simple. I'm just going to be doing a quick market breakdown where I'm just going to be going through the charts where we can possibly find where the charts are going to be heading throughout the week. So obviously I do all this market breakdown, but some of you guys actually miss on the proper setups. And with that being said, I ended up setting up a copy trading that you guys can get access to as long as you have a minimum of 300 on your account or more. That should be fine. I should add you to your copy trade, to my copy trading, where I benefit 20% is mine, 80% is yours. So you can get access to that as well. This is a new way that I've come up with that you guys can benefit with as well. Obviously, I'm sure that you guys don't want to depend on someone else for as your source of income, but you know how trading is. You can take a few years until you actually get there. However, we still need the money. We still need the money to cover our bills. We still need the money to cover a lot of other different things that we have going on. So with that being said, you can still benefit from it whilst you are learning, and with the ebook as well that I have. With that being said, let us go straight to the chart. Let's see what exactly we might be looking at today. Okay, so we are looking at our first pair, which is basically GBP AUD. So obviously with GBP AUD has been coming all the way from down here. We could see price actually started rising over here. We had 1, we had 2, we had 3, and they decided to give us some sort of like extended level, or to a certain degree we could also say we had 1, 2, 3 on the last one as well, intraday levels. So with that being said, we can see that prices started dropping. We dropped 1 level, we dropped 2 level, and right now we have dropped basically 3 levels, right? So as having dropped 3 levels right now, we can basically see that from this point over here, we had 1, 2, 3, so which there's a high chance also like prices really at a strong area, though I don't really rely on this. Based on my strategy, I don't really rely on this too often. I can use it as just an extra confirmation here and there, like basically just a source of extra confirmation from time to time, but I don't really rely on these support or resistance and all of these other things. So that being said, obviously price gave us 1, 2, and 3, and right now we are around this area over here. And the only thing that would make me interested in this pair, if the price rejects, perhaps tomorrow come back in this area so that we can continue to the high. That would be a proper W formation, or they might actually, since this is 1, this is 2, they might actually decide to drop level 3 a little bit more, maybe until this area over here, before they can actually start reversing. So this second over here, this could be another good area to look into. They could decide to do this tomorrow, Tuesday, because normally I don't like to execute trades on Monday because there's a lot of trap moves beginning of the week and end of the week. There's a lot of trap moves. So with that being said, being aware of this, the perfect days to start trading are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe Friday, but Friday morning, yeah. Besides that, they usually make the trap moves at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. So being aware of all of these things, we can now know that identify all of these things and use them to our advantage. So obviously, right now price is still here, so I'm still kind of unsure. Okay, so we have, oh my days, somebody, my indicators, okay, I need my time indicators, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on real quick. think I need to get rid of this guy over here. Then I need to reload this guy over here. Yeah, since I got rid of that guy, so this is GBP AUD. Yeah, I need to come back here and put this guy back. It's not loading yet. Okay, because now we need to identify where in the Asian box we are in. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, let us go with, okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out real soon. Save and close. Now let us go back to this guy over here. What? This is funny, you know. Okay, let me get rid of this, but it's fine. Now we can identify. So this is basically our Asian session, and our Asian session literally closes at 1 a.m. So this is one of the best thing of the ebook that I have. Like, if your indicator is acting up, you can still draw everything on your own. So on the ebook I teach the timings and everything and how to draw the Asia. So this is basically our Asia, and this right here being our Asia, we are now fully aware that obviously this is the stop hand over here. They've started reversing already, of course, but I'm not really interested in jumping in right now, because this could just do this and continue to the down, unless I want to see a double hit to the low or something of that sort. So with that being said, I still want to see some extra confirmation on this pair before I can actually execute on it. So new layout, let me just duplicate tab. Let me see which other pair we might be looking at today. What about GU? What happened in GU? No, I'm clearly not interested in this. EU as well, I'm clearly not interested. Gold, not really. Let us look at US 30. That's also one of the best thing of this strategy. You can really trade on a lot of pairs like US 30. What time does yeah, like US 30 and all that. Let me check. Let me just put 1815. Yes, now it's good. So with US 30, it's actually kind of noisy as well. For me, I'm only interested in looking at pairs that actually are clear. And right now for today, I'm going to be looking at GBP AUD. Yeah, I think GBP AUD is the perfect pair for me today. And I'm just going to be seeing how GU and EU moves throughout the week, and perhaps Bitcoin later on throughout the weeks as well. So okay guys, I wanted to make this pretty quickly. You guys can just have a sense of how I actually break down the chart, so that you may understand how to actually approach the chart as well. It's quite simple. Keep it simple. You don't need all of these EMAs. Actually, it's just for confirmation. Right now you can see that all of these EMAs are pointing to the downside, so everyone is interested in sell side. And when everyone is interested in sell side, that is when we want to go against that. So this is like part of how my strategy works. Like, for you to win in the markets, you have to be where against, like, basically against the majority of the people. So obviously everyone is seeing downside. All of the EMAs are pointing downside. The EMA 250, all of these ones, they are pointing downside. And we know that we are now approaching our level 3. And as approaching our level 3, we know that, okay, obviously price might still decide to drop all the way here, but we know that soon we should be expecting a reversal. And that's actually what keeps us ahead of the competition. So with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one.